Handmade Hungarian-inspired treats baked fresh for you with love. Today we're here at Eva's Original Chimneys, and we are so excited to dig into chimney cakes. What are they and how did Eva's start?
So chimney cakes are a traditional Eastern European pastry. You can get them in Czech Republic, Hungary, Romania. A few years back, Kristen and our friend Justin were in Budapest visiting family, and they tried chimney cakes and they just fell in love straight away.
It's a freshly baked pastry that's made by hand, and there's dough that's rolled out on a wooden baking dowel. It's baked over charcoal. So when we saw it in Budapest, we just couldn't stop thinking about it. And we learned how to make it there and got the equipment there and came back and brought a food truck here and started operating, and it was a huge success. And so much so that we had to open locations to keep meeting the demand of everyone here that wants to eat them.
So you're Kristen and you're Carla and you're co-owners, but who is Eva?
So we do have a third co-founder, Justin, and Eva is Justin's grandmother. So Eva is from Budapest. She left in 1956 during the Hungarian Revolution. She left with her family and they moved here to the Greater Toronto area. So she has been living in Toronto and Mississauga ever since then. And when she was with us, she was a very big part of the business. She helped us develop the dough recipe and she lent us her face for the logo.
Why is it so important for you guys to create a culture of making authentic foods that really ring true to the Hungarian culture?
Food is memory and food is family, and sometimes when you think about going to a place, I don't know about you, but I think about the people and I think about the food, and recreating it at home is such a special thing to do. And I know that trip to Budapest was really special to Kristen and Justin, so to be able to take a piece of home and such a lovely memory and give it to other people is really special, and we get that feedback from customers as well. You step in here, it feels completely different. It's like an experience. You're watching people hand roll the dough, you're watching it bake, it has this lovely smell, and it just takes you to somewhere different.
The process of making a chimney cake is so unique. It's not like a typical, put it in oil, let it fry. Can you tell us about the process of how you create one?
Yeah, so we have our own dough recipe that took us quite a while to perfect.
With Eva?
Yeah, with Eva. She was very specific.
Yeah.
And then we take the dough that has to rise. It goes through a couple different rising stages. We do rise the dough, and then we roll it out by hand, wrap it around a wooden baking dowel, roll it in sunflower oil and organic cane sugar, and let it rise again. And then we bake it in a rotisserie oven, so it is not deep fried. When it comes out of the rotisserie oven, we can roll it in any topping of your choice, like cinnamon sugar or coconut, or crumbled walnut is very traditional Hungarian treat, or more things like Oreo, or just different treats like that you can put on the outside.
When getting the cone, is it just filled with ice cream or is there other things in there?
Actually, that's one of the exciting things about the chimney cone is once you get through the top layer of your ice cream and sauce, we have a layer of all of the ingredients. So if you had tiramisu, there'd be a fresh piece of tiramisu in the center of the cone. If it's strawberry cheesecake, you have a layer of cheesecake and strawberry coulis. So you get into it, you can dig into the delicious layer of all the different flavors.
But not only can you get desserts here, but you can also get some savory treats like mac and cheese filled chimney cones. Tell us about that.
Yeah. So we do have a very large vegan community because our dough is vegan. So we have vegan ice cream and dairy ice cream, and with that, we wanted to satisfy appetites even more during your lunch hour and your dinner hour. So we developed a vegan mac and cheese that people went crazy about, and it is not made with a lot of highly processed cheese. We use a lot of vegetables. It's primarily a butternut cashew cheese sauce. And then we stuff it inside our savory chimney cone, which is like garlic and herb, almost like a garlic and herb cheesy bread, but in the shape of a cone stuffed with creamy vegan mac and cheese. So we initially launched that at the C&E in Toronto, and we had lineups for the whole time we were there for it, so much so that we had to bring it into the stores. It was just for the C&E at first, and now it's everywhere.
Wow, I'm already drooling. It sounds so good. What is the best way to actually eat the cone? Because it's large, there's ice cream in it, there's toppings. I just need a nice tip for later when I actually dig in.
However you like it, because to be honest, it is messy and that's part of the experience. You can have it traditional and plain, and the bread is amazing.
The way the pastry is rolled, it wraps like a ribbon, so when you eat it, you can actually pull it apart all the way down the cone, just like a ribbon.
I am so excited to dig into this beautiful Hungarian treat. Let's get in the kitchen and work in the back with Jose. are now here with Jose, and we are going to learn all about how to roll the perfect chimney cone. What's the first step?
Okay, so we're gonna come to the counter and we're gonna get one of these perfectly weighted dough balls. So I'm gonna give one to you right over here and one to me. So the first step of doing it, we're gonna slap it against the counter, just very gently. There you go. We're gonna put it down.
Okay.
And then we're gonna start pushing out with our hands. So just rolling back and forward. There you go. That looks perfect.
Does it look good?
Yep. So we're gonna grab one of these spindles right over here. Give you one. So the first step is to grab the end of it. We're gonna tuck it in a little bit.
Okay.
And then the next step will be spin it so it gets attached.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna keep repeating that process as we go up and up and up. And then we're just gonna tuck the last bit of it, tuck it in. And then you can try that and I'll show you the next step.
Okay, you make that look so easy. So.
You practiced before?
Yeah, I've gotten tons of practice. Although it's not looking that great, but that's okay.
Yeah. So the next step, you're gonna grab yours.
Okay.
We're gonna use our organic sunflower oil and we're gonna brush it in a little bit. And then we're just gonna make sure that it's nice and shiny all over.
And that's probably what gives it that nice firm texture on the outside, that crunch.
Exactly, yeah. That crunch will be the organic sugar.
Oh.
So this is cane sugar. So both together will make make that nice crusty outside, but still remaining fluffy in the inside.
Little tap.
There you go. Then we're just gonna bring it to our wall right here, where it will just sit.
And what happens as it sits?
It will rise, so it has yeast. The yeast will make it start to fluff. The heat will activate the yeast and it will slowly get it nice and fluffy.
Start to expand, okay. I grabbed this one because it's better than mine.
So this next time we're just gonna look for the little spot at the grill and then we're gonna insert it and you will know it's right because it will start spinning.
Can I put it on this side too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now they're nice brown and ready, so we're gonna show you what's the next step.
Okay.
We're gonna take it out of our grill. We're gonna come to our topping area, and then I'm gonna choose the cinnamon sugar flavors. We're just gonna sprinkle all over it so it's nice and covered.
Nice.
You wanna go for yours?
Oh my goodness. Cinnamon sugar as a base, maybe on like one side. Coconut on one side as well. The special topping, Oreo crunch, and then finally, some walnuts. There we have it. I got all the flavors in one.
Perfect. The reason we call them chimney cakes is because when you push out of them and you set it down on our tray, it will start steaming up.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
our chimney.
There we go. Ah! Time to make my cone. So first step is the marshmallow. Get that right in there so that the ice cream doesn't drip out. And of course, Nutella. This is every person's dream, to just have every topping available to them and make their own ice cream. Okay, oh, I like the idea of a mango on top, but for later. So, oh, the ice cream now. First layer. Oh my goodness, the options are crazy. We have like cheesecake, score filling, matcha Kit Kat, our Reese's cup. I'm not as good as putting ice cream in the cone as he is, but maybe some more jammy sauce. And then to finish it off, like I said earlier, a piece of mango. Here we go. I call this the Christina everything but the kitchen sink cone. Okay, time to dig in. First for the ice cream topping. And now for the best part, the chimney cone. Look at that, how it just peels off. Crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside. Truly a sweet lover's dream, and this is the only place that you can find this. If you want to find an Eva's near you, go to originalchimneys.com.